Hey guys, what is up? It is SSD Middleman here with GuidesForUsAll, and today we're going to be checking out the locations of all the Estus Flask Shards in Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. So let's get started. In Things Betwixt, in the little tutorial area after the witch's house, you will see one entrance that is blocked by a petrified person. Unpetrify him, go in there, fight the various enemies that are in there. I recommend using a bow to take out the Bastille because they will destroy you at the bottom of that pit if you're not careful, and grab the Estus Shard from the body at the bottom of the pit. Next up in Majula, we have two Estus Shards here, which are in the same locations as the original Dark Souls 2. Hit the rock on the well, which will bring up a dead body containing an Estus Shard, and if you head to the Forest of the Fallen Giants, follow the way that I'm going, jump across these platforms, look out for the boulder that will roll down this hill, walk up and talk to Pate until he says he's heading to Majula. Then he will give you the mansion key. Go back to Majula, open up the mansion, head into the basement, kill the skeleton, and pick up the Estus Flask Shard from the body behind it. The next Estus Shard you are going to find is in the Forest of the Fallen Giants, right outside the Cardinal Tower bonfire shortcut. You will see a ladder that leads up to an empty seeming area where you will have the option to fight the pursuer early. You can actually get an Estus Flask Shard from one of the bodies here. Next up is in the Hyde's Tower of Flame. After you kill the Dragon Rider boss, you will head down into these tunnels area. Eventually you'll reach an elevator that you will go down. Turn left when you get to that bigger area and you will find another petrified person that you'll need to unpetrify. After you take care of him, go upstairs and there will be a body hanging over the ledge with an Estus Flask Shard, also guarded by a big knight. The next shard you're probably going to come across will be in the Lost Bastille. It is in the same place as it was before, but beware of another pursuer fight that is down here. Once you take care of him, head back behind this alleyway. There will be a dog waiting to ambush you, and your next Estus Shard will be right there. Next up is the Shaded Woods Estus Shard, which is in the same exact location as it was before. After you unpetrify this person and save Rosabeth, instead of heading left into the room with the bonfire, head right, and there will be a chest with the Estus Shard inside of it. If you go to Brightstone Cove Seldora, follow the path that I go from the bonfire after the fight with Prowling Magus. Jump down here, then drop down into this building, and inside on a pile of bones will be your next Estus Shard. Next up, in the Huntsman's copse, right around where you will fight the Skeleton Lord's boss fight, turn around and head back into the skeleton and necromancer infested cave. Go to where you will open up the gate shortcut, and on a body there will be the next Estus Flask Shard. Now in the gutter, this is probably the biggest pain in the ass shard to get, just so you know. Follow exactly where my character is going. I'm going to talk this whole one out just because I don't want it to be too confusing. You're going to want to cross this bridge, drop down onto this little area with 3 firelighter things and a bridge. You can also progress through the area the other way and you'll end up here, but I find this shortcut to be very useful. Follow where I go. It actually takes me a second to look around for the place you drop down at. Just go to where I go. It's kind of hard to find. It's a very difficult location to spot, and there it is. Drop down onto there. Then you'll drop down again, and you will find a large room to your right with 2 hollow in it. Make sure to either take these guys out or just run past them. Here you will see a Hide Knight. Hello, Hide Knight. And then a very tall ladder. We're just going to skip right past that ladder, and once you get to the top, there will be a body with an Estus Flask Shard on him. Next up, in Drangleic Castle, it's in the same exact spot as it was before, except this room is now guarded by 2 of those fire ladies that will shoot a bunch of pyromancies at you. Take care of them, head into there, open up this chest, and find the Drangleic Castle Shard. Now last, but definitely not least, there is an Estus Flask Shard in the Shrine of Amana. Now progress past the second bonfire in the area until you come across that golem giant ogre guy. I forget what they're called, ogres I think. Take care of him and then go past the area he was at. Now I recommend lighting a torch because this area is very hard to see in, and there will be a couple of those spell casting girls that are really annoying that I hate so much, and a couple of guys that jump out of the water. I wish I knew the actual character names because I feel like a goofball just saying that. Anyways, head down this area, make sure not to fall off, and at the end there will be your last Estus Flask Shard. Now you have the max amount of charges on your Estus Flask, and you can chug for days. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, rating down below, and subscribe to see some more videos in the future, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.